All right, everybody. So we're still out here at Busco. We've got Miller here on the Stark. Check that bad boy out. So we're getting ready to go rip the track. Miller, you got any words for the camera?
I'm gonna try.
Man, so Busco's got a really nice groomed track, and it looks like they kind of prepped it up and freshened it up just for us to come down here and rip the Stark. So if you guys don't know anything about the Stark, it's an 80-horse electric dirt bike. So that's really cool, something a little bit different. We're gonna see how it performs and how it turns out. If you guys remember last time, Miller was down here on his YZ250, so we'll get some afterthoughts from Miller ripping around the Stark and see how it compares to his YZ. I know he loves his YZ, but I think the Stark may have a new place in his heart. But other than that, guys, let's go ahead and hop to it.
We'll see what we can do. I guess I should mention, by the way, I have it on power level 2. And we've got that set to 40 horsepower. That seems to work pretty good for out here. A little bit short there.
Guys, while Miller's out here ripping, if you guys see some GoPro footage or just clips of him ripping, it's super different to see the Stark out here. He's about to go by right here. Look at that thing. So it's completely silent, and which is crazy to think about when you're out here on the tracks. You can hear all these other four-wheelers and side-by-sides and dirt bikes and stuff ripping around, and there's so much noise, but being an electric bike is super quiet. So that's a really awesome thing about the Starks. If you guys are in residential neighborhoods or urban neighborhoods and still want to ride, the Stark's a very viable option because it's super quiet and it's still tons of fun, has tons of power. I mean, 80 horsepower. I mean, it is insane. But guys, as soon as Miller gets done, we're gonna hop over to the drag strip, so stay tuned for that. You know Busco is famous for the drag strip, so we're gonna see how it does. All right, Miller, post-ride thoughts. What do we think?
What's that?
I said post-ride thoughts. What do we think?
Man, it's incredibly easy to ride in the sand. I still, every time I ride this bike, it's amazing how, I don't know, how well thought out everything is on it. It's so easy to ride.
Man, how does it handle compared to the YZ?
Do we really have to go there?
Oh, I think we do, man. People want to know.
Man, so I put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into that two-stroke, and it does not hold a candle to this thing. It's amazing.
Dude, that's awesome. Hey, how do we think this thing's gonna do on the drag strip? We're gonna take it out there?
Yeah, let's go see if we can hurt some feelings over there.
We're gonna unload all 80 on them?
Oh,
or we're gonna start out slow at 60. See if there's anybody fast out there, and we'll see how we keep up.
Yeah, maybe we'll sandbag just a little bit first.
Yeah, be like, oh man, you got us on the first half, and then we'll come back with that tune 5, throw them up.
Yeah, we'll take them to Gapplebee's. What do you think?
Yeah, old Gapplebee's. All right, man. Well, hey, let's jump over to the drag strip and see how it goes.
Awesome.
Alright guys, so I hopped in the North Star real quick. Just talked to Miller. It's impossible to hear anything. If I can use the clip, I will. Just maybe throw up just a little bit of him talking. But he said he's been in 60 horsepower the past couple clips you guys have seen, and he's still walking away from most of these bikes and most of these quads. So he's turned it up to 70. So let's see what some of the runs look like with him on 70. Miller, so you're out of your gear. We got this thing on the stand, so what are your impressions on it?
So first of all, I had to get out of there. I was getting some dirty looks, so that's why I came over here and got out of the gear. But anyway, man, this thing, like I said on the previous video, this thing is an absolute monster. So the first few runs I was on 60 horse, then I went up to 70, and then went up to 80. And 80 is, man, that's where it's at for the drag strip.
Man, so it looked like traction was an issue out there. So is 80 just a little too much on some instances?
Man, it would hook up really good just right out of the hole, and then it would start to spin a little bit, so I'd have to roll off and then get back in it, roll off, get back in it. But then about halfway down the track, I could really give it all it had, and it would just hook and go. Yeah,
man, I noticed on a lot of those clips, even if you were behind in the beginning, you just pulled ahead like it was nothing. Like you're really gaining on them at the end of the track.
Oh yeah, it really came on at the big end a lot.
Oh yeah. So man, so you say Stark is Busco approved?
Oh yeah, definitely Busco approved.
Awesome.
It'll be coming back.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right guys, so you saw it there, you heard it there from Miller. The Stark is definitely Busco approved. I mean, as you guys can hear all around us, Busco is just going full swing on Saturday here at Fall Bash. It is absolutely insane. We got several videos coming out from Busco, so if you guys haven't seen them, or if you guys want to see them, make sure you click that subscribe button. Make sure you click the like on this video. And with that guys, we'll catch you on the next one.